Page 22, Roman Trumpets. At the top of the page, they're talking a little bit about changing direction. I see no value in it, but if you want to change direction, you go right ahead. That's just you're heading up seconds in one direction and suddenly you go back the other. To me, we just do it. I don't need to point it out or nothing. There's nothing special about it. You just do it. Okay, so let's talk Roman trumpets. This is 4 lines long because it's 2 lines at the bottom of page 22 and there's 2 lines at the top of page 23. You notice that? Yeah, they can do that. Treble and bass clef, 4/4 time. You all know about 4/4 time. We got half notes and quarter notes and whole notes. We've done all those before. Let's check our notes here because things are starting to get a little more involved. I'm going to start taking this one hand at a time at first to get the notes and the rhythms and the fingering, and then I'll put the hands together because that's normally how I learn a piece of music anyway. Not everybody does it that way. They're my videos, we do it my way, and that's how I do it. So in the right hand at the beginning, they went 4th finger on that F, and you should know that's an F. Just memorize it. The bottom space in the treble clef is an F. It's that F. It's right below the G. And that puts your hand here. So we first get the notes. You got some F's coming, and then you got the G, and then you're just going down an interval of a second, and here. And then you got a C in the second line, it's the same. Let's go to measure 9 at the top of page 23. Remember the numbers at the beginning of the lines and the little boxes are measure numbers. So here you have a D and an E and an F. And you change directions. Isn't that wonderful? So you got all that going. So much for the right hand. The left hand, you have an F and a C together. That puts your hand here. And you play them both together. That's all the left hand's doing. Okay, put the hands together. So you're here and here. You're here. And you can just get all these notes down at the same time, and you got these. Get the left hand thumb out of the way because the right hand needs that note temporarily. And then measure 5, the left hand gets it. Okay, they have to share middle C. It's just the way the world works. Okay. Put in the counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. So you go through and put in the counting and the notes and all that junk. Then with articulation, they don't give you any. There's no accents anywhere, so don't worry about articulation. Dynamics, forte, it means loud. Whatever you think loud is. Not really super loud, just loud. Then at the top of page 23, you get an MF for mezzo forte or medium loud. You come down a little bit. You're not loud anymore. Now you're just sort of loud. And then in measure 11, you have a P for piano. That's soft. You're going to echo that. That's normal. And then for the last line, you go back up to loud like you were at the beginning. Speed, well, it's proudly. You can think of Roman, they're coming back from war or whatever, and they're proud, and here we are, we're so happy with ourselves or whatever. That's how it is. It's sort of split because you have half notes that are going to want to speed it up. Quarter notes are going to want to slow it down. So you have to find somewhere in the middle because you can't be speeding up and slowing down. The whole thing has to be one speed. So find something where the half notes aren't too long and the quarter notes aren't too fast. So I suggest you figure out where you want the quarter notes to be, how fast you want those. And that tells you your speed. Take it at that speed. Now they've added a little bit of pedal. Don't need pedal on this, you'll do it fine without. However, they've added it, so let's talk about it. Remember, if you use pedal, use it for a reason and understand why you're using it. If you don't understand why you're using it, don't use it. Leave it out. You're better off without it. Here, they want the overtones. You see, when you play a notes like this without pedal, it's this way. If I play it with pedal, it's this way. It adds a whole bunch of other little sounds, other little tones on top of that. Those are overtones. And the pedal adds that. And that's what they want here. They want those overtones because it sounds a little more like trumpets But only for the half notes that are at the beginning of the first two lines and the beginning of the last line. That's all they wanted. They don't want pedal for the quarter notes or any of that other stuff. You don't need it. I'm going to push the pedal down with the notes at the beginning. And I'm going to lift the pedal up as I play the note in the third measure. As I play that G, the pedal comes up. So it's this way. Right there. And that's how I'm playing it throughout. That's when to push it down and when to push it. Because those lines in the pedal marking are not always accurate. That's why. These happen to be, but they're not always going to be. I'd like to play this with you very slowly. Let's double check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do the pedaling here. You can do the pedaling on your own. It's pretty simple. Not going to do any dynamics and play everything about the same because we're just checking notes and rhythms. We're not performing it. So I'll give us 4 counts. Let's play it together. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 2. Two, three, 4. 2, 4. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, off. There's a duet part for this. I'd like to play that, and you play what we just played. We're going to speed it up a little bit. So I'll give us 4 counts, so let's try it. 1, 2, ready, go.